ॐ नारायणं पद्मभुवं वसिष्ठं शक्तिं च तत्पुत्रपराशरं च व्यासं शुकं गौडपदं महान्तम् गोविन्दयोगीन्द्रमथास्य शिष्यम् श्रीशङ्कराचार्यमथास्य पद्मपादं च हस्तामलकं च शिष्यम् तं तोटकं वार्तिककारमन्यानस्मद्गुरुं सन्ततमानतोऽस्मि. So, offering our salutations to the Guru Parampara, starting from Narayana. We are happy to recall the role that Bhagavan Vyāsa Maharshi played in our lives, in the lives of human beings, ever since we know. So, I think most of you are aware of Vyasa's contributions. To say Vyasa's contribution is very odd. We can only ask what can be our contribution to Vyasa. That is the right question. But then here we are ready to offer our salutations. So Swapna, over to you.
Namaste. Hemavati ji will start off with a bhajan, followed by Kalyani Ramesh, and then Sundaram Seshan ji, and then Prasad Kurchala.
गुरुरेव गतिर्गुरुमेव भजे गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोः मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो मतिरस्ति गुरौ मां पाहि गुरो मानस भजरे गुरुचरणं दोस्तर भवसागर तरणं गुरु महाराज गुरु जय जय साईनाथ सद्गुरु जय जय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमः ओम अरुणाचल शिव अरुणाचल शिव अरुणाचल शिव अरुण शिव ओंकारं बाबा ओंकारं बाबा ओंकारं बाबा ओम नमो बाबा मानस भजरे गुरुचरणं दोस्तर भवसागर तरणम् अति दोस्तर भवसागर तरणम् गुरुभ्यो नमः
Kalyani ji.
हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः सदाशिवसमारम्भां व्यासशङ्करमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् व्यासं वसिष्ठनप्तारं शक्तेः पौत्रमकल्मषं पराशरात्मजं वन्दे शुकतातं तपोनिधिं व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः कृष्णद्वैपायनं व्यासं सर्वलोकहिते रतं वेदाब्जभास्करं वन्दे शमादिनिलयं मुनिं वेदव्यासं स्वात्मरूपं सत्यसन्धं परायणं शान्तं जितेन्द्रियक्रोधं सशिष्यं प्रणमाम्यहम् अचतुर्वदनो ब्रह्मा द्विबाहुर्परो हरिः अफाललोचनः शम्भुः भगवान् बादरायणः शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ब्रह्मसूत्रकृते तस्मै वेदव्यासाय वेधसे ज्ञानशक्त्यावताराय नमो भगवतो हरे व्यासः समस्तधर्माणां वक्ता मुनिवरेडितः चिरञ्जीवी दीर्घमायुर्ददातु जटिलो मम प्रज्ञाबलेन तपसा चतुर्वेदविभाजकः कृष्णद्वैपायनो यश्च तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः जटाधरस्तपोनिष्ठः शुद्धयोगो जितेन्द्रियः कृष्णाजिनधरः कृष्णस्तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः भारतस्य विधाता च द्वितीय इव यो हरिः हरिभक्तिपरो यश्च तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः जयतु पराशरसूनुः सत्यवती हृदयनन्दनो व्यासः यस्यास्य कमलगलितं भारतममृतं जगति पिबति जगत्पिबति वेदविभागविधात्रे विमलाय ब्रह्मणे नमो विश्वदृशे सकलधृतिहेतुसाधनसूत्रसृजे सत्यवत्याभिभक्तिमते वेदान्तवाक्यकुसुमानि समानि चारु जग्रन्थसूत्रनिचयेन मनोहरेण मोक्षार्थिलोकहितकामनया मुनिर्यः तं बादराय नमः प्रणमामि भक्त्या। जय गुरुदेव। नमो नमः। जय गुरुमंडल।
Sundaram ji.
Hello, my namaskaram to Guru Parampara. I'll be chanting Totakāṣṭakam. Vidita kila shastra sudha jalade magitopanishad katitarthanide hridaye kalaye vimalam caraṇam भवशङ्करदेशिकमे चरणम् भवशङ्करदेशिकमे चरणम् करुणावरुणालय पालय माम् भवसागरदुःखविदूनहृदम् रचयाखिलदर्शन तत्त्वविदम् भवशङ्करदेशिकमे चरणम् भवशङ्करदेशिकमे चरणम् भवता जनता सुगिता भविता निजबोधविचारण चारुमते कलयेश्वर जीव विवेकविदुम् भवशङ्करदेशिकमे चरणम् भवशङ्करदेशिकमे चरणम् भवयेव भवानिति मे नितराम् समजायत चेतसि कौतुकिता मम वारय मोगमगाजलिधम् भवशङ्करदेशिकमे चरणम् भवशङ्करदेशिकमे चरणम् सुकृतेऽधिकृतो बहुधा भवतो भविता भवदर्शनलालसता अधिदीनमिमुं परिपालय माम् भवशङ्करदेशिकमे चरणम् भवशङ्करदेशिकमे चरणम् जगतीमभितुं कलिता कृतयो विचरन्ति महामगसच्चलतग अगिमां सुत्रिवात्र विवासि गुरो भवशङ्कर देशिक मे चरणम् भवशङ्कर देशिक मे चरणम् गुरुपुङ्गव पुङ्गव केतनते समतामयतां नगि कोऽपि सुधीः चरणागतवत्सल तत्त्वनिधे भवशङ्कर देशिक मे चरणम् भवशङ्कर देशिक मे चरणम् विदितान मया विशदैककला न च किञ्चन काञ्चनमस्ति गुरो दूतमेव विदेहि कृपां सगजां भवशङ्कर देशिक मे चरणम् भवशङ्कर देशिक मे चरणम् भवशङ्कर देशिक मे चरणम्। नमस्कार।
Prasadji.
Namaskaram to everyone. Om Gurubhyo Namaha. I'm chanting Vivekacudāmaṇi, few mantras. Jati niti kula gotra duragam Nama rupa guna dosha vachitam Desha kala vishayati vartiyat Brahma tattvamasi bhavayatmani Yat param sakala vaga gocharam Gocharam vimala bodha chakshusha Suddha chidghanamanadi vastu yat Brahma tattvamasi bhavayatmani Shadbirurmi bira yogi yogi hrida Bhavitam nakaranair vibhavitam Buddhya vedhya manavadhyamasti yat Brahma tattvamasi bhavayatmani Bhranti kalpita jagat kalashrayam Swashrayam cha sadasad vilakshanam Nishkalam nirupamanavaddiyat Brahma tattvamasi bhavayatmani Janma vriddhi parinatya pakshayava Vyadinashana vihinam avyayam Vishvashrustava vighata caraṇam Brahma tattvamasi bhavayatmani Astabedamana pasta lakshanam Nistaranga jalarasi nischalam Nityamuktam avibhaktamurtiyat Brahma tattvamasi bhavayatmani Ekameva sadaneka caraṇam Caraṇantara nirasa caraṇam Karya karana vilakshanam swayam Brahma tattvamasi bhavayatmani Nirvikalpakam analpamaksharam Yaccharakshara vilakshanam param Nityam avyaya sukham niranjanam Brahma tattvamasi bhavayatmani Yadvibhati sadanekada brahman Nama rupa guna vikriyatmana Hemavat swayam avikriyam sadha Brahma tattvamasi bhavayatmani Yachakastyana paramparat param Pratyageka rasamatma lakshanam सत्यचित्सुखमनन्तमव्ययम् ब्रह्मतत्त्वमसि भावयात्मनि ब्रह्मतत्त्वमसि भावयात्मनि ब्रह्मतत्त्वमसि भावयात्मनि ओम हरि ओम
Miraji.
Gurubhyo Namaha. Kabir was a disciple of Ramananada Swami, who was himself trained in two distinct traditions, the tradition of Advaita as well as the Nath tradition. In one of his most famous couplets, he says, Guru Gobind dono khade, kaake lagu paye. Guru Gobind dono khade, kaake lagu paye. Balihari Guru apno, Gobind diyo bataye. Balihari Guru apno, Gobind diyo bataye. If I encounter Bhagwan and Guru both on my way, I will first bow down to the Guru as he is the one who showed me where to look for Bhagwan. In one of his other bhajan, Kabir says, Guruji ne diya amar naam, Guru to sarikha koi nahi. Guruji ne diya amar naam, Guru to sarikha koi nahi. Alakh bhara hai bhandar, kami jane. Alakh bhara hai bhandar, kami jame hai nahi. My Guru introduced me to the inexhaustible one, Paramatma. No one can replace a Guru. He opens up the treasure which is beyond all measures. Going down to all the Gurus, I would like to chant Gurvāṣṭakam, Sri Shankaracharya Kritam. Shariram surupam tatha va kalatram yashascharu chitram dhanam nerutulyam manaschena lagnam gurorangri padme tatakim 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 kalatram dhanam putra pautradi sarvam Griham bandhava sarvametadhijatam Manaschena lagnam gurorangri padme Tatakim 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 Shadangadivedo mukhe shastra vidya Kavitwadi gadyam supadyam karoti Manaschena lagnam gurorangri padme Tatakim 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 Videsheshu manyasvadesheshu dhanyaha Sadachara vritteshu matto na chanyaha Manaschena lagnam gurorangri padme Tatakim 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 Kshama mandale bhupa bhupala vrindaihi Sada sevitam yasya padara vindam Manaschena lagnam gurorangri padme Tatakim 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 Yasho me gatam dikshu dana pratapa jagadvastu sarvam kareyat prasadat Manaschena lagnam gurorangri padme Tatakim 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 Na bhoge na yoge na bhavajirajo Na kanta mukhe naiva vitteshu chittam मनश्चेन्न लग्नं गुरोरङ्घ्रिपद्मे ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किम् अरण्येन वा स्वस्य गेहेन कार्ये न देहे मनो वर्तते मे त्वनर्घ्ये मनश्चेन्न लग्नं गुरोरङ्घ्रिपद्मे ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किम् गुरोरष्टकं यः पठेत् पुण्यदेही यतिर्भूपतिर्ब्रह्मचारी च न गेहि लभेद्वाञ्छितार्थं पदं ब्रह्म संज्ञम् गुरोरुक्तवाक्ये मनो यस्य लग्नम्। धन्यवादः।
That's all, Guruji. We have 6 more minutes.
Would anybody else like to chant anything? If not, we have about 5 minutes here. Good opportunity to understand that real self-transformation, if you want to call that in modern parlance, modern lingo, self-transformation, self-discovery. In psychology, they use this word and similar words. And then self-actualization, they use that word, I think. So they're all within the realm of improvement of the mind, strengthening the mind, etc. So trying to, they say this path to self-discovery, you can't stumble upon it. Means accidentally stumbling upon this Atma Vidya, that I am supposed to know myself. Unless there is a tradition at home where people, parents and whatnot, constantly talk about it, it's difficult to even guess such a thing exists. And so we appreciate the fact that only a person, or to put it differently, all the things we seek are within Artha, something that is beneficial to me, to my family. Me is a big me, my family, etc., my friends. So it can extend. So how can it benefit me? That is Artha outlook. And Kama is there. Dharma is also there. So our thinking is always in these three Purusharthas. That is why they talk about, very interesting, they talk about Purushartha Nischaya. Purushartha Nischaya means what? The guy who figures out that there is a Purushartha which is different from Artha, Kama and Dharma, that person has gained Purushartha Nischaya. What a term it is. That means the person's goal has, life goal has become clear. Ityartha. They say it all the time. They say Purushartha Nischaya. We may not see it in the Bhashyam so much, but in conversations it comes up. Purushartha Nischaya means one who is clear what I want, and therefore now the person has to seek out a guru, for which we need a parampara. As Puja Swamiji would say, upstarts. There are many upstarts. Upstart means somebody who is very excited by something. We get excited by something and then we start doing something. Such persons cannot be gurus. because they will lose steam after some time. So we have Parampara started by Veda Vyāsa or Sadashiva. It doesn't matter. Veda Vyāsa, Narayana. So we bring Narayana and Shiva together now. Now you can't separate the two. We can't argue which one is better. So Vyasa himself, Namostute Vyasa Vishala Buddhe, how much he has given to us. If we start studying all that, we will need many lifetimes. Veda Vyasaha, editor of Vedas. Editor, not the author of the Vedas. We don't call Vyasa as the author of Vedas. Many authors are there for the Vedas, if at all. If at all the rishis call themselves authors, then they don't call themselves authors also. If anybody sees Swamiji, let me know. I don't want to talk while he's there. So, there's no author for the Veda. It's very strange. Our whole culture is strange because author for this knowledge cannot be there. Cannot be there because that knowledge always exists. And so Veda itself is considered apaurushayam. Apaurushayam, not written by Vyasa. No, not at all. It's all knowledge that is there. And as Swami Paramarthanandaji says, our rishis received it. They received it. Therefore, they are called rishis. Risivati iti rishihi. Like that, he gives a vyutpatti for the word rishi. Risivati. Like the antenna that are there, satellites and this and that. TV receives the signal from somewhere and then shows it on the screen. Like that, our rishis have received it. And Bhagavan Veda Vyasa collected it all and compiled it, as they say. But that doesn't mean he doesn't know the Veda. And because he is the only one who knows all the 4 Vedas, he was able to do this job, quote unquote job. And and then, of course, Puranas, Ashtadasha Puranani. On the one side, you have Ashtadasha Puranani. There is Veda, then there is Puranas. Puranas is a way to access the Veda. Veda is cryptic and it's not meant for anybody to study, really speaking. In the sense, you can't just take up the Veda one day and then lunchtime reading and all. It won't work like that. That's what I mean. And so there is that Veda which has to be understood because it's all written. It's meant for us to understand. So Bhagavan Veda Vyasa literally wrote the Puranas. Bhagavata Purana, Harishchandra Purana, Shiva Purana, Vishnu Purana, like this, 18. In the form of stories. Stories are something we can, any of us can appreciate. It has values, and of course, it has the ultimate tattvam that these bhaktas are all striving for. Beautiful it is. And so that should make us ask the question, what is it? What is it that I should be seeking iti? Then Bhagavan Vyasa, he is not known for writing any commentary of any Upanishads and all that. That Shankaracharya and others. But Veda Vyasa wrote a separate treatise called Brahmasutram. Brahmasutram. That language itself is unique. Sutram. It is not a poem. It is not prose. It is neither prose nor poetry. So it is all cryptic sentences. It's not even a sentence. I take that back. Sentence means it must have a subject, it must have a predicate, it must have a verb and all these things, right? So it is not a sentence. Athato Brahma Jignasa. Like that he starts. And there are 500 sutras that determine what exactly the Vedas, the Upanishads talks about. Because there is the debate. What is the Upanishad talking about? Is it Tattvamasi or Atatvamasi? We saw that in one of the classes. Tattvamasi or Atatvamasi, because Upanishad says that. Tat Satyam Sa Atma, Tattvamasi Shveta Keto, Tat Satyam Sa Atma, Tattvamasi. Or it can be Atma, Atatvamasi, Sandhi is there, and so Atma Tattvamasi. Which one is correct? So, Vyasa, that is where Vyasa comes in, Brahma Sutra, Brahma Sutram. That Sutram language is just amazing. Athato Brahma Jigyasa, Shakracharya writes pages and pages of introduction before Brahma Sutram. Then for each Sutram, another 10-15 pages of commentary. And this is just for one Sutra. So it's profound. It's profound. Because for somebody who really got it and has the time, they can just lose themselves in this whole world of Grantha, Atma Vichara Grantha. There are different types of Prakarana Grantha is there, written by our Acharyas, among which you have things like Nyaya Granthas, which are like Brahma Sutram, like Naishkarmya Siddhi. Our Swamiji is teaching, our Ananta Chaitanya ji is teaching that, Naishkarmya Siddhi. Nyaya Granthas are highly technical. It is meant to ascertain. It's all these Purva Paksha Siddhanta constantly. Somebody is asking a question, why? Then you have to respond, why not? Somebody says, no. You say knowledge is not action. Somebody says, why knowledge is not an action? Knowledge is a mental action. Working for knowledge is a mental action. So it has a karma palam. Therefore, jnana palam also is finite. Argument. You have to argue. So we take a lot for granted in our classes, but that is the power of this knowledge. The power of knowledge is revealed by its ability to stay unrefuted despite all the objections that are raised. So that's the beauty of this parampara. This parampara is not simply I had a guru and he had a guru and she had a guru, not like that. That is parampara, all right. But the ability to grasp that subject matter and be able to refute it despite all objections. That also is a parampara only. That's also a parampara. Once Swamiji, Tattvavidananda ji told me this. I was just in the beginning stages of learning, and Swamiji had said, no, Jaikumar, parampara means it's more. It's ability to, it's that a person should know it all out. And then based on what students need, the teacher will teach. So that is what? That is Vyāsa Parampara, Shankaracharya Parampara. So there's Aparoksha Jnanam. It is not Paroksha Jnanam. If you put it as Paroksha Jnanam, then it becomes Aparavidya. Correct? Paroksha Jnanam is Aparavidya. Yes or no? Aparoksha Jnanam is Paravidya. The A and Pa, it is all switching like this. Means knowledge of something that is not you. Knowledge of God that is not you. Then that is different. That's entirely different. That is Saguna Brahma Vidya, which we will call as Aparavidya. Aparavidya. Paravidya is Atma Vidya, which is Brahma Vidya, which is what liberates. That's what we've been studying. So Vyasa Purnima. All acharyas in all ashramas will celebrate it in a big way. So for them, so Chaturmasya Vratam starts today. When Swamiji went to Uttarkashi, sent me a message, I'm starting Chaturmasya Vratam. Like that he said, Blessings to all of you. Like that he said. So for them, it is, they will do, different acharyas will do different things. Some people will do tapas by themselves. Some people will go from place to place and bless people by giving vyākyanams, anugraha bhashanams. And so like that, all our acharyas in big ashrams, they do that. Chaturmasya vratam. Paksho vai masaha. Chaturmasya sounds like 4 months, but it's actually 4 pakshas reduced to 2 months. It is 2 months is Chaturmasyam. Different ashrams will have different paramparas, and they follow that. And following that shows our commitment to this parampara. Guru. Mahavakya Upadesha Karta is Guru. That is the only formal definition of Guru. Mahavakya Upadesha, the one who is able to communicate and teach and transmit this knowledge that is contained in the Mahavakyam, that person is called a Guru. And because we respect our Guru so much, Swamiji is not here, no? Just checking.
I just spoke to him. He's just joining.
Oh, good. So that I'm saying something.
Mahavakya.
Mahavakya Upadesha Guru.
Yes.
Upadeshakarta. What I had in mind was, because we have so much respect for our Guru, what happened, now anybody who teaches anything but we have so much respect becomes called a Guru, correct? Not Mahavakya Upadeshakarta. They may not even know what Mahavakya is. My Guru may not know what Mahavakya is. Because my Guru was my teacher in school. My Guru was my teacher. I play the violin, so he's my Guru. I play the veena, so she's my Guru. I'm a Vidushi, Bharatanatyam Vidushi. Who is your Guru? You have to say, who is your Guru? She is my Guru, he is my Guru. So even those who have nothing to do with Mahavakya are Gurus now. Why? Because of that respect. That it is, I can't even use the word respect. There's something else here at work. Something else at work. We surrender to that person. So that attitude of surrender is there to that person. So they are called Gurus. So like that, we have many Gurus in society. In our community, we have many Gurus. But the formal definition of a Guru, if somebody were to ask you, you have to understand that it is Mahavakya Upadesha Karta. One who does the Upadesha of, one who teaches, one who is able to unfold what is there in the Mahavakyam. That means that person should know there is something called Jahal Ajahal Lakshanam. Like that we saw in Vivekacudāmaṇi and other places. So all that is there. And so we are fortunate that we have so many different occasions during the year. Like this Guru Purnima or Vyāsa Purnima or Shankaracharya Jayanti, okay, or our own Guru's birthday, okay, like this we have many opportunities. Acharya Jayanti, Sringeri Acharya Jayanti, Kanchi Acharya Jayanti, they call it Jayanti, you know.
Gita Jayanti.
Gita Jayanti, look at that. Previously, I never knew about all these things. Janmashtami, I used to celebrate. Shivaratri, I used to celebrate. Like this, we have so many. Rama Navami is there, we celebrate. Akhanda Ramayana part we used to do. All that we used to do. But no place for this Guru in any of these things. Correct? Means no place means what? There is that idea of that worship of Guru is not there. Then slowly it changes. The things we worship slowly start changing. Did you notice that? And So then only I realized, oh, Gita Jayanti means this. Oh, like that I started. Then we started celebrating Gita Jayanti in Houston, where we used to do prasad and all. They know all these things. Swapna. Before we did, there was no other celebration of Gita Jayanti. I mean, one or two ashrams used to do it in Houston. But we really invited a lot of organizations and to this particular function. And there also, Krishna becomes the Guru. Parthasarathi becomes Guru. Jagat Guru. So one American asked, how do you translate the word Guru into English? Guru means Mahavakya Upadeshakarta. If you don't know what Mahavakya is, how can I translate the word Guru? Mahavakya has no place. So I said, yeah, you can translate Guru. It's called Guru. Guru. Oh, Guru. Okay. Guru Purnima. You're celebrating Guru Purnima? Yes, we are celebrating Guru Purnima. Yes, yes. And it catches on because people are looking for something new, something different from the norm. So,
Swamiji has joined.
okay, so there is, okay. Yeah, so with that, we want to invite Swamiji, Swami Prakashanandaji. He is about to join, I think. Yeah. So Narayan, what you can do is you can stop the recording and then restart. Yeah, if you see Swamiji, let me know. I don't see him.